Hello friends, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English. In our today's session, we'll see 91st Amendment Act. Yes friends, so as you are aware about, our crash course targeted for Prelims 2021 Inspire, we are covering topics of polity. So today we'll see 91st Constitutional Amendment Act. So before going to start today's session, it's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy. And friends, we are announcing Unacademy Civil Services Championship scheduled on 13 June morning 10 am to 12 pm. So reserve your date on 13 June. Now friends, in this championship, you can participate through free enrollment and opportunity to win scholarship and amazing prizes. These prizes included MacBook, iPad, iPhone AirPods and scholarships up to 100%. Yes friends, so top 50 rankers will eligible to get guidance by serving bureaucrats, ex-bureaucrats and our top educators. So friends, after that those aspirants will go with our iconic subscription for minimum 2 years. For them, we are providing one-on-one personal mentoring by our top educators, and this is for the only first 100 candidates, those who will go with the minimum 2 years of iconic subscription. Yes friends, we are also providing no cost EMI, which means loan facility on Unacademy subscriptions, so you can start and boost up your preparation with Unacademy. Along with that, we are also providing study material in hard copy, that is 20 books worth rupees 10,000 absolutely free with minimum 1 year subscription and onwards, which means you can go with minimum 1 year subscription, then you will get 20 books absolutely free. We are providing iconic and plus paid subscriptions. So friends, those aspirants pursuing their graduation or after their 12th examination planning to start their preparation for civil services, they must go with the iconic subscription. It's our suggestion because they will get all the features of plus course like live classes, structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes and weekly tests, along with additional features in iconic course like personal guidance, study planner, study material, expert guidelines and test analysis. So go with iconic subscription. And friends, in this paid subscription plus and iconic, you will eligible to get 10% discount using referral code RBI Life, which means friends, if you will go with the 2 years of plus subscription, you have to pay only 64,800 rupees after discount or using the referral code RBI Life. And for iconic subscription of 2 years duration, you have to pay only 1,04,175 rupees after the using referral code RBI Life. Yes friends, again we are providing huge discount on our combo subscription, combo which includes your general studies and optional preparation. So friends, in general studies and optional combo subscription, you will get huge discount. So for 1 year subscription, you have to pay only 57,500 rupees instead of 77,000 rupees. And for iconic GS optional, you have to pay only 76,500 rupees instead of 1,02,000 rupees. Here also you can use referral code RBI Life to get 10% additional discount. So hurry up and go with our combo subscription to boost up your preparation. Yes friends, we are going to start new batches from 9th June. 1 year batches, 2 year batches. Free test series for all aspirants where we will cover complete general studies and current affairs part. So you can use referral code RBI Life And friends, we are conducting combat on every Sunday morning 11 am. Here also you can use referral code RBI Live. It's absolutely free for all aspirants. We'll provide you link in the description box. Your chance to win scholarship worth rupees 4 crore, which means those aspirants looking for any scholarship test, we are conducting every Sunday morning 11 am. It's absolutely free for all aspirants, available in Hindi and English medium. So let's go with today's topic. So friends, today we'll see 91st Amendment Act. Yes, there is one query. Yes, Saransh, all the best for your preparation. Keep watching our videos on Unacademy. We will help you to get through it, and keep studying with Unacademy. We will help you. So friends, today we'll see 91st Constitution Amendment Act. Now, the relevance of this act we'll see in detail in today's session. So first of all, we'll understand what is 91st Constitution Amendment Act 2003. So friends, this act basically aimed at limiting the size of the Council of Ministers to debar defectors from holding public offices and to strengthen the anti-defection law. I hope everyone aware about anti-defection law. So friends, 91st Constitution Amendment Act 2003, which aimed at limiting the size of the Council of Ministers to debar defectors from holding the public offices and to strengthen the anti-defection law. This amendment which talked about the size of Council of Ministers in proportion with the number of members, and a defection, like for example earlier a defection by 1/3 of the elected members of political party was considered a merger. So the amendment changed it to the at least 2/3. So earlier yes, in short, for example, any member of parliament or member of legislative council at the state who won the election on any party's ticket, and after winning the election or after the forming government, if he changes his party from one party to another, then it prevents under this anti-defection law, he has to lose his membership. For example, a members from opposition party changes party, or they entered into the ruling party due to the various attractions like power, money or any other commitments. So this law is preventing them to change the party after the election. So here we can say the anti-defection law is always strengthening the democracy as well. Yes, Anas. Now, so earlier there was a defection by 1/3 of the elected members of any political party was considered a merger, but under this Constitution Amendment Act, this proportion it changes to the 2/3. Yes. So basically, Saransh, anti-defection law is for the stability to governments, which strengthen the stability to the government. Now, Now we'll see the reasons for the 91st Constitution Amendment Act. Always when in our parliament any law getting amended, there are few reasons. As we have studied earlier, our forefathers or our constitution makers always preferred that our constitution it should be a living document, which means according to time we can make changes or amendment to the particular law as per the requirement. So always there are reasons to amend any law. Now we'll see the reasons for enacting the 91st Amendment Act 2003. Now first, the demands have been made from time to time in certain quarters for strengthening and amending anti-defection law as contained in the 10th schedule, on the ground that these provisions have not been able to achieve the desired goal of checking defections. The 10th schedule has also been criticized on the ground that it allows bulk defections while declaring individual defections as illegal. So the provisions for exemptions from disqualification in case of as provided in the 10th schedule has in particular, which come under severe criticism on account of its destabilizing effect on the government. So friends, as we have discussed about the defection by 1/3 of the elected members of a political party was earlier considered as a merger, but after the 91st Constitution Amendment Act, this proportion changes to 1/3 to 2/3. Yes. Now, the first reason behind the amending the anti-defection law, because this law, we can say there are some types of loophole, we can say, which means the 10th schedule is talking about the bulk defections, which means if any individual member can change a party or enter into another political party, it declared as a defections and it's illegal. But when 1/3 members of the political party, elected members of political party, change the party, then it considered as merger, which means in normal words we can say a group of member of that elected members, a group of elected members of one political party change their party or split the part of split, then it's not defection. So to check such defections, amendment was required. Hence 91st Amendment Act 2003, it changes the terms of bulk defections. Now the second reason, the Committee on Electoral Reforms, Dinesh Goswami Committee, in its report of 1990, the Law Commission of India, in its 117th report on reform of electoral laws, and the National Commission to Review the Working of the Constitution, NCRWC, in its report of 2002, inter alia recommended omission of the provision of the 10th schedule pertaining to exemption from the disqualification in case of splits. So friends, during the time from 1990 to 2002, there are these three commissions or committees recommended that the 10th schedule, which pertaining to exemptions from disqualification in case of splits, should be omit. Yes. So government received various suggestions for omission of the provision of the 10th schedule which pertaining to exemption from disqualification in case of splits. Now then, the National Commission to review the working of the Constitution was also of the view that a defector should be penalized for his action by debarring him from holding any public office as a minister or any other remunerative political post for at least the duration of remaining term of the existing legislature or until the next fresh elections, whichever is earlier. Yes, there was a recommendation by the NCRWC, National Commission, to review the working of the Constitution. So they put the view that a defector or elected member who is changing his party, so a particular defector should be penalized for his action by debarring him from to holding any public office as a minister or any other remunerative political post. Yes, so the view which describes that a defector should be penalized or face the action by the Constitution which will prevent or which will debar him to performing his duties as minister or any other remunerative political post or office of profit at least for the duration of remaining term. Yes. Then same, the NCRWC has also observed that abnormally large council of ministers were being constituted by various governments at the center and states, and this practice had to be prohibited by law, and that the ceiling on the number of ministers in a state and union government be fixed the maximum of 10% of the total strength of the popular house of the legislature. Yes. So the NCRWC also talked about the number of council of ministers in state and union government should be fixed at of the 10% of the total strength of the house of the legislature. So these are the four major reasons for the enacting 91st Amendment Act 2003. Now, after that we'll see the provisions for 91st Constitution Amendment Act. So, has made the following provisions to limit the size of Council of Ministers, then to debar defectors from holding public offices, and to strengthen the anti-defection law. So here we can say there are three purposes which will fulfill this. The objective of the Constitution Amendment Act, that is 91st Constitution Amendment Act, that is to limit the size of the Council of Ministers or debar defectors from holding public offices, and to strengthen the anti-defection law. Yes. Now, the provision in this amendment, the total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister in the Central Council of Ministers, shall not exceed 15% of the total strength of the Lok Sabha. Yes, friends. The total number of ministers including the Prime Minister in the Central Council of Ministers shall not be exceed 15% of the total strength of the Lok Sabha. Yes. Yes. Now second provision is that a member of either House of Parliament, that is Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, belonging to any political party who is disqualified on the ground of defection shall also be disqualified to be appointed as a minister. Yes. For example, any member of Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha is belonging to any political party and who is disqualified on the ground of defection shall also be disqualified to be appointed as a minister. So this amendment is talked about debarring a defector to appointed as a minister. Then the total number of ministers, now after the central government, now we'll see at the state government, where the total number of ministers including the chief minister in the council of ministers in the state shall not be exceed 15% of the total strength of the legislative assembly of that state. But the number of ministers, which including the chief minister, in a state shall not be less than 12. Yes. Now here is also the provision related to the state. The total number of ministers, including the chief minister, in the council of ministers in a state shall not exceed 15% of the total strength of the legislative assembly of that state, but the number of ministers including the chief minister in a state not be less than 12, which means minimum strength of the minister should be 12 and not exceeding the 15% of the total strength of the house. Yes. After that, a member of either house of a state legislature belonging to any party who disqualified on the ground of defection shall also be disqualified to be appointed as a minister. The same clause at the center and state. An elected member belonging to any political party who is disqualified on the ground of defection shall also be disqualified to be appointed as a minister. Yes. Now next, a member of either house of parliament or either house of state legislature belonging to any political party who is disqualified on the ground of defection shall also be disqualified to hold any remunerative political post. The expression remunerative political post, which means any office under the central government or state government where the salary or remuneration for such office is paid out of the public revenue of the concerned government. Yes friends, so this clause is also describe this remunerative political post, so that defector is not allowed to appoint as minister, as well as he is not eligible to hold any remunerative political post, which means such office where the salary or remuneration which is paid out of the public revenue. So that office either under the central government or state government, or any office under a body, whether incorporated or not, which is wholly or partially owned by central or state government, and the salary or remuneration for such office is paid by such body, except where such salary or remuneration paid is compensatory in nature. So this is mentioned in detail, the remunerative political post in detail. Then there is provision of the 10th schedule, that is anti-defection law, which pertaining to exemption from disqualification in case of split by 1/3 members of the legislature party has been deleted. So friends, under 91st Constitution Amendment Act, the provision of the 10th schedule which pertaining to the exemption from disqualification in case of split by 1/3 members of legislature party has been deleted, which means that the defector have no more protection on grounds of split if 1/3 members of any political party elected members change their party, then they'll declared as a defector. Yes, which is under the anti-defection law. They are not eligible for the post of minister or any remunerative post of political office. Yes, or political post. So friends, the 91st Constitution Amendment Act, which strengthened the anti-defection law and which talks about the size of the Council of Ministers, at the state and center, then which is also talked about defectors, they are not allowed to be appointed as minister or for the remunerative political post, and if 1/3 elected members of any political party are the part of split, they are not getting any protection under the anti-defection law. Yes. So 91st Constitution Amendment Act is talked about all these three objectives of the amendment. So friends, it's all about 91st Constitution Amendment Act, where we have discussed about the 91st Constitution Amendment Act, reasons and then provisions. So friends, see you in the next lecture with new topic. Till the time, keep studying, keep revising, And do not forget to enroll yourself for Unacademy Civil Services Championship, which is scheduled on 13 June from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So friends, grab the opportunity to win scholarship and prizes worth 3 crore rupees and try to get in top 50 rankers, so to get guidance by the best CSE mentors, that is working bureaucrats and ex-bureaucrats, along with top educators of Unacademy. We are also providing no cost EMI benefit on your subscription and 20 books absolutely free with 1 year subscription, minimum 1 year subscription. The combo prizes or combo subscription, we are providing huge discount. Do not forget to use code RBI Live along with this discount to get additional 10% discount. We are going to start new batches from 9th June and test series where we'll cover your complete general studies and current affairs part. You can use referral code RBI Live to unlock the free test, and Unacademy Combat every Sunday morning 11 a.m. So friends, hurry up and boost up your preparation with Unacademy. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe Unacademy videos. See you in the next lecture with new topic. Till the time, stay home, stay safe, take care.